Okay. Hi, I'm Deb Richardson-Moore, pastor of the Triune Mercy Center. Triune Mercy Center is a church, as I always say. We are located next to Tommy's Ham House in Greenville, and so that's how a lot of people find us. Well, we are located in a part of Greenville that police call the homeless triangle. And so we are a mission church with pretty aggressive outreach to the homeless. And how I explain it is we minister to and alongside the homeless, because they minister to us as surely as we minister to them. These folks are there for any number of reasons. We're seeing a lot of mental retardation, if you can believe that. I was not expecting that. A lot of mental illness, which I was expecting. A lot of drug addiction and alcoholism. Lots of reasons people find themselves on the street. And we just don't think in America that should be happening. And so what I have come to realize in 7 years is that everybody is not going to have a home, and we can do the best we can with computer training and feeding and job training and even some rental housing and things like that. But what we can do is provide a welcoming community. And so when these folks come in, we're glad to see them. And we go into arts programming and music and drama and gardening and volunteering. So they find a welcome worship community there, if nothing else. I have been surprised by moments of grace that I never saw coming. We had a man sitting in a wheelchair out on the sidewalk one time, and his foot was being progressively amputated by doctors at a clinic. And he asked me for some bandages, and so I ran up to my office to get them. And a drug addict said, "Pastor, if you'll give me some warm water, I'll wash his foot first." And he knelt there on the sidewalk and unwrapped that foot, black, festering, that I wouldn't have touched for love or money, and he washed that man's foot before he put the bandages on. So I am always surprised. Now, is there meanness? Is there dysfunction? Yes and yes. But they're humans, and they run the gamut of human emotion just like we do. Yeah, they come in for what I call our relief elements: 4 hot meals a week, a grocery pantry, laundry services, clothes closets for adult and children, bike repair, nursing, mental health counseling, drug rehab. So they come in for very practical reasons. And once they get there, they find caring people who are willing to talk to them. The art room is one of my favorite places, because what we've seen is people sort of reclaiming who they were, that they have artistic talent. Same way with music. We have people who, if you were talking to them, you might think they were 11 or 12 years old in a 40-year-old body, but put them in front of a piano, and it is like Billy Joel's in the room. So, and we use that, and so then we use that, take them from the music room, invite them to play for worship for us. So just all sorts of ways of reclaiming who they used to be. We have our own offering plate, which is about 1/4 of our budget, because we've started having a lot of other people come to worship with us. They liked what they saw going on. So that's about 1/4. We get about 1/4 from foundations, private foundations. We don't take government money. And then we take about half, I guess, is just individuals. We have 58 partner churches, and a lot of those churches not only do the feeding, but send in financial donations. When I first got to Triune Mercy Center 7 years ago, I had a very difficult time dealing, as you asked, drug addicts, alcoholics, mentally ill. I just wasn't prepared for it. I didn't know what I was stepping into. And so this is a story of my first years there. It's called The Weight of Mercy, and it's published by Lion Hudson in England, and distributed in the United States by Craigell Publications. And it's coming out in October, and it's available Amazon.com and any kind of Christian distributors. And we just hope people will buy it and they'll learn a lot about Triune Mercy Center and how we kind of stumbled into the model that we are today.